if x supplements y and measure of angle x twice measure of angle y, then measure of angle y equal space. We know supplements x and y, it's meaning the measure of angle x plus measure of angle y equal 180 degree. And then he give us measure of angle x twice measure of angle y. The sum of them equal 180. Then we can write measure of angle x equal twice measure of angle y here. You must put measure of angle x equal twice measure of angle y here in this equation. Then twice measure of angle y twice measure of angle y plus measure of angle y equal 180. We can add them. 2 plus 1 equal 3, then 3 multiplication measure of angle y equal 180, and then we can divide it by 3. Then measure of angle y, it will be 180 divided by 3 equals 60. It's a measure of angle of y. Okay, then y will be 60 degree. Choose letter B. Question number 2. If a line segment extends infinitely from one end, we called it what? We called it the ray. We know the line segment, it will be such that A and B, we call it A, B line segment, beginning from the point and into the point. And we have all the point lies in the straight line, in the same line, okay? He gives us this information, a line segment extended infinitely from one end. From this point to end, we called it what? The ray. But if we draw to left hand side, right hand side to infinity, we called it what? We called it straight line. Straight line, okay? So we have line segment, ray, and straight line. The result here will be ray. Question number 3. The angle measures 60 degree vertically opposite to the angle measures 60 degree, such that we have two straight line intersection and one point here, and this angle will be 60 degrees. This angle again will be 60 degrees, and the result will be here 60 degree. We called it vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. Understood? Question number 4. If EP line segment EB congruent line segment XY, then the difference between EP and XY, it will be 0. It was question number 4 because it will be equal lines congruent, it's meaning EB equal XY, then the difference between them equals 0. Question number 2. Number 1. The measure of each of two complementary and equal in measure angles equal what? We have complementary angles such that x and y, and sum of them, measure of angle x plus measure of angle y, it will be 90 degree. And then it will be equal in measure, so we can divide 90 divided by 2, it will be 45. Then each one will be 45 degrees. The result will be 45 degree. Next question, number 2. If the ratio between measure of two supplementary angles 5 to 13, then the measure of the smaller angle equal what? Okay, we have the ratio between two supplementary angles. Supplementary angles, it's meaning the measure 1 and measure 2, the ratio between them equal 5 and 3, such that measure of angle A and the measure of angle B, the ratio between them, he give us the ratio between them equal what? Equal 5 to 13. Okay, we have angle A and angle B, it's the first and the second, okay? And then I will put E equal 5M because the ratio between E and B equal 5 over 13. We can put here M, and M not equal 0. Okay, and solve this example by the ratio between M and B. He give us this information, two angles supplementary. Supplementary, it means the sum of two angles equal 180. Then the ratio between A and B and A plus B, it will be what? 180. It's meaning supplementary angles. then A plus B equal 180 degree. So we can put A equals 5m in this equation. We can write here 5m, cancel A and write 5m, and B cancel it and write 13m. The result will be 180. And then we can add 5m plus 13m equal, it will be what? It will be 18m equal 180. 5 plus 13 equal 18. 18m equal 180. You can divide it by 18 here, then m will be equal 10. M here, it will be 10. Then the measure of angle A, was 5m. Okay, A equal 5m. It's meaning 5 multiplication by m. 5 times 10, it will be 50 degree. Okay, and measure of angle B was 13m. It's meaning 13 times the value of m equal 10, it will be 130 degree. Okay, we have measure of angle A and the measure of angle B. Understood? Measure of angle A and the measure of angle what? Measure of angle B. He won't find here what? The smaller angle equal 50 degrees. Then the result here will be 50 degree. You can solve this example by another methods, okay? Or you can find the ratio, or I will solve question number 2 again. We can find first to second to the sum. The ratio between them 5 to 13. He give us ratio between A and B, and the sum of them A and 5 plus 13, it will be 18, and then we can find 180 down here because the sum of the measure of angle A and B equal 180. And then we can put here x refers to measure of first angle, and y here refers to second angle. Then x refers to measure of angle A, it will be 5 times 180 divided 18. 5 times 180 divided by 18, it will be 50 degree. And y, it will be 13 times 180 divided 18, it will be 130 degree. Okay, he won't find the smaller angle, it will be 50 degree. Next question, number 3. If measure of angle x equal 85 degrees, then the reflex about measure angle x, it will be what? 360 subtract by 85. It will be 10, and here 5. 10 minus 5, it will be 5. 5 minus 8, we can't do it. Number 1. 15 minus 8, it will be 7, and then write 2. Then the result will be 275 degree. 275 degrees, measure of angle x. Okay, it was question 3. Question number 4. If the two adjacent angles are supplementary, then their outlier sides here are on the same straight line. The two adjacent angles are supplementary. Supplementary means the sum of them equal 180 degree. Then their outlier sides are the same straight line. Question number 3. If measure of angle, we have here straight line, and here D. This angle was 37 degree, and this angle was 142 degree. Okay, we have here 140 degree and 37 degree. Are AB and AC on the same straight line or not? Okay, to solve this example, you must find here the measure such that measure of angle DAC plus measure of angle DAB equal what? This angle goes, measure of it equal 142. Measure of angle here 37. 7 plus 2 it will be 9, and 3 plus 4 7. The result will be 179. Then the ray EB and the ray EC aren't the same straight line, okay? Aren't on the same straight line. Are not the same straight line because the measure angle, first angle, second angle, sum of them equal 179, not equal 100 degree. If the sum of two angles here supplementary equal 180 degree, then we can call the same straight line AB and EC lies in the same straight line, okay? But this example, sum of them not equal 180. Question number 4. We have cumulative angles of the point M. Find by steps measure of angle CMD. We want to find measure of angle CMD. Okay, such that in this example we have how many angles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles here. Okay, we can using here this rule such that measure of angle AME equal 90 degrees. This angle was 90 degree, and measure of angle BMA equal 50 degree, and measure of angle DME equal 40 degree. Then measure of angle BMD equal 180 degree. Okay, we have straight line here such that M is falling to straight line BD. Then measure of angle BMC plus measure of angle CMD, it will be 180 degree. Then measure of angle CMD 108 subtract by 60, the result will be 120 degree. It's the result about this example. Last question, number 5. We have two polygons here. If the polygon ABCDE congruent to polygon XLZY, we have two congruent here. Two congruent polygons. You want to find LK equal what? LK, it's congruent to PC, it will be 4 centimeter. And question number 2, XY congruent to AE equal 5 centimeter. Question 3, measure of angle A equal measure of angle what? A, angle X. Question 4, measure of angle Y equal measure of angle what? Y congruent to E.